Lock of the week, baby. Here we go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lock of the Week presented by Run It Again Podcast. Last week in the divisional, we went 2-0. That puts us 4-0 in the playoffs so far in our bets. So with that being said, if you're not tailing, what are you doing? Share this to your friends. Let them know what's the lock of the week. Last week, our two hits included Josh Allen over 208.5 passing yards, which is incredible that they set it that low. And of course, Seahawks Niners over 44.5 points total. Now moving on to the AFC and NFC championship rounds, we have two key matchups here. The Patriots are traveling to Denver to take on a backup quarterback in Jarrett Stidham, and the Rams are heading down to rainy Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Starting off with the 3 o'clock game, we have Patriots at Denver. The key thing for this game is going to be the backup quarterback, Jarrett Stidham. Obviously, Bo Nix went down at the end of the game on some freak injury, broke his ankle, and now he's out for the playoffs. But without further ado, our first player prop is going to be TreVeyon Henderson over 30 rushing yards. Last game, Henderson ended with 12 carries for, I believe, 29 yards, so he's right on that threshold, but once again, it was a very tough game. Nobody was moving the ball very well, and obviously Houston's defense is incredible. Looking back on every Patriots playoff game so far, TreVeyon Henderson has been over 30 rushing yards every single game except for the last, and his carries are increasing every single game. So I think that's a lock. Lock it in. TreVeyon Henderson over 30 rushing yards. Moving on to the second game, we have Rams at Seahawks. Obviously, this is going to be a very interesting game. These two teams have played each other twice already, and they split both those games. Rams won the first one, Seattle won the second. Zach Charbonnet, their essentially starting running back, is out. Rams offense is too powerful, and obviously, like I said, I think Sam Darnold is going to show some of his true colors. With that being said, I do think this is going to be very, very similar to our first bet where it was Bears versus Packers, and they had the Bears at plus 3.5, and I thought the Bears were going to win. So what we're going to do is we're going to run it back or run it again, and we're going to go Rams plus 3.5 or money line. Obviously, the lock is 3.5, but if you're feeling risky, go for that money line. Now, for this segment, we do have a bonus bet. We're actually going to have 3 bets this week, and this week's bonus bet is going to be Jarrett Stidham over 200 passing yards. The reality is, if Denver doesn't start off hot, okay, they're going to have to throw the ball a lot to keep themselves in this game. And on the contrary, if Denver starts off hot, I'm thinking most likely it's because they're throwing the ball well. I don't see the run game being very effective in this game. So really the keys are in Jarrett Stidham's hand. So if you feel risky, take that bonus bet. It's going to be Jarrett Stidham over 200 passing yards. Lock of the week, baby. Let's go.